Yesterday, for the first time in recent history, Ruto, Kindiki, Oburu and Gladiswanga all met under the same tent. And in this video, I want us to look into some of the things that went down when the four figures met. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, Oburuinga lied to Kindiki'S face that ODM is not interested in his seat. Just listening to this underhanded lie.
We are not going to look for less. Lakini deputy president, usifikiria ya kwamba tunataka kiti yako, tunataka kukufukuza. Please, you are our friend, but as we negotiate, we are going to negotiate what our people deserve. We are going to negotiate what our party deserves. Our party is not a Jaluo party. It is a party for the whole of Kenya. And therefore, we are going to negotiate fairly. We don't want tribal parties. Hatutaki tribalists kuongeza nchi yetu. So we are going to negotiate and we are not going to take anybody's share. We are only going to make sure that everybody gets their fair share in the national cake.
Take note of that statement. Ati we are not going to chase you, we are only going to take our rightful share. In other words, no hard feelings Kindiki, but lazima uondoke. ODM wants that deputy presidential seat. It's that or nothing. And we know this to be true because of this statement from Gladiswanga.
Ile ngombe ikatwe katikati. ODM ichukue nusu, UDA ichukue nusu.
So what does that statement from Wanga in and of itself mean? It means that between Wetangula and Amason Kingi, one of them must go to create space for ODM. Between Kindiki and Mudavadi, one of them must go to create space for ODM. And wherever there is a PS and a CS, one of them must go to create space for an ODM member. Hiyo ndo maana unasikia ngombe lazima ikatwe katikati. And I for one am very much enjoying it. Hata mimi naunga mkono kwa hiyo mambo ya ngombe kukatwa katikati because it's going to give Ruto a headache. Huyu jamaa ametupea headache as citizens. Alitudanganya hata ongeza ushuru ameongeza. He won't frustrate the church, zinabomolewa. They won't add tax. Everything he says was a lie. And since there is no rest for the wicked, kama Mungu ameamua kutumia ODM kukuja kusumbua Kasongo, so be it. So hata mimi ninasema hiyo ngombe ikatwe katikati. In fact, roll that tape one more time.
Ile ngombe ikatwe katikati. ODM ichukue nusu, UDA ichukue nusu.
Number two, when Kindiki got a chance to speak, he kept indirectly trying to remind the president that their only deal with ODM is NADCO and the 10-point agenda. Only problem is he did it in a very non-combative, sickening way, which makes me believe this guy will not fight for his seat. Ataenda tu like a flower girl. Just listening to this.
Mheshimiwa Rais, tunakupongeza vile unaendelea kuunganisha taifa letu la Kenya. Na umeleta ndugu zetu wa ODM. Sasa tuko katika broad-based administration. We are stronger together. You initially tulikuwa Kenya Kwanza, tulikuwa UDA, but with the ODM family, the country is stronger, the country is more stable, and we want to encourage you as you look forward towards the implementation of the 10-point agenda and all the other programs that you had agreed with the ODM through the leadership of the late Prime Minister Raila Odinga. And therefore, I want to assure you, we support the broad-based government, and we support the implementation of both NADCO and the 10-point agenda, including the empowerment of young people.
Kindiki, wake up. Watu wanagawa kiti yako behind your back, and you're just there being nice. Kitakuramba, have a plan in place. The moment you realize people are planning for you or plotting against you, you must also plot, not against them necessarily, but your own escape route. You need to learn to read the room. You are talking about NADCO and the 10-point agenda. Wanga is talking about ngombe kukatwa katikati. Oburu is talking about getting ODM's rightful share. What does that tell Kindiki? Nobody gives a hoot about the 10-point agenda, imepitwa na wakati. Nobody gives a hoot about NADCO, imepitwa na wakati. What they want is ngombe ikatwe katikati, and that means even the presidency ikatwe katikati. Kama Ruto ndo rais, deputy ni ODM. Unless Ruto ajiuzulu, Kindiki abaki deputy, the next presidential candidate ikuwe ni mtu wa ODM in 2027. That's what they are saying in short. So if I were Kindiki today, I would create a party through a proxy. Go launch a party. This is a just in case, a doomsday backup. When time comes and Ruto comes to shock the nation akisoma hizi makaratasi zake as usual, I am nominating Gladiswanga, I am nominating sijui Raymond Omolo, sijui nani, you say bas liwe liwalo, unaambia wananchi this is our party, this is our logo, this is our party headquarters, these are our candidates, this is what we are telling our people, and this is our manifesto. Then you go sit with Jubilee, you go sit with DCP, and you chat a way forward. Because for sure, Ruto will not go to the ballot with Professor Kithure Kindiki. Personally, I always prefer Kindiki. Those who've been watching this channel, they know that to be true. And the reason I prefer Kindiki, it's a matter of integrity. Because you see, it is Kindiki's right to go to the ballot with William Ruto and to lose together. Why should we snatch that right to lose with Ruto from Kindiki and give it to Gladiswanga or some other goon who is not destined to lose with Ruto to take that place for Kindiki? Kama imeandikwa ni Kindiki na Ruto waanguke kura pamoja, wewe usijiingize kwa mix. Stay in your lane, wait for your time. Although pia ukiamua kuingia kwa hiyo mix, well and good, mimi I am convinced whosoever goes to the ballot with William Samoei Ruto, even if it is Ethecon, achukue IBC commissioner, akue deputy na bado is serving in that docket, they will lose together. The only option is blatant theft, wizi ya kimabavu. Hata kwa ile polling station ambayo mmepoteza munabadilisha inakuwa nyinyi ndo mnaongoza. That is the only way for re-election for this Kasongo group. So long story short, Kindiki, launch your party. Number 2, you need to start raising capital. Capital is raised in several ways. Have a billionaires list, friends and family who you can call upon for a luncheon, which is quote-unquote a fundraiser. And you can walk out of that luncheon meeting with 300 to 400 million in your bank account. Equally, hii pesa ambayo inapeana kwa office of the deputy president, be wise with it. You don't have to travel every other place. That is money that is for you to use at your discretion. Ingine weka kando for doomsday. Wakati huyu jamaa na announce ati aendi kwa debe na wewe uko na enough cash kuzunguka hii nchi na helicopter kuambia wananchi huyu jamaa must go. You know, the Bible says we must be wise like serpents. Sababu Christians wengi ni wapumbavu. They are too good, too nice, and everybody else around them is playing a dirty game. If Ruto is planning for Kindiki, Kindiki should be planning for Ruto. Hiyo ndo inaitwa chess, not checkers. But anywho guys, that's just my take on the matter. Let's see what Kenyans the next have to say about this. And I quote, Mkenya typical said, Mr. Soprano, Kithure Kindiki and the entire Murima community, you better start getting worried. KOX said, ha ha ha, that's the target. Soprano will be in for a rude shock. The Black said, once you hear, usifikirie kama tunataka kiti champ, be afraid. That's exactly what they want, but they will never be given that. Kasongo hapana tambua wapumbavu. Team Gaddafi said, politics of deception. If the appointed DP believes that, then he's dumber than I thought. McLion said, Nyanza, if you want presidency, 2032 is the making year for you. Edward Mugo said, when someone tells you not to worry, be wise and start worrying. The scheme is not about love, it's about survival. Kithure Kindiki, relax and find yourself out and flat on your butt. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're looking to import clean cars from Japan, UK, Thailand, Australia or South Africa, look no farther from Manani Imports. We're talking 15 years in the game with thousands of positive reviews. Now here's the interesting bit. Manani Imports have experts who will carefully load your car into a sealed container, receive it at the port, counter-check quality and ultimately deliver to your doorstep. Customer service can't get any better than this, and guess what? It's all at an affordable rate. To get started on your journey to own a clean automobile, call or WhatsApp Manani Imports at 0793 687 678 or visit their social handles on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok at Manani Imports. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.